If you think the story of the Roloff family is all smiles, tiny homes, and wholesome television, think again. Behind the cameras and the picturesque farm life lies a side of the story that most fans never see: a tale of struggles, disappointments, and a harsh reality that hits even the strongest families. In 2025, the spotlight shines differently on the twins of Little People. Big world, and the truth is far more complicated than the happy TV narratives we grew up loving. From the start, Zach and Jeremy Roloff were celebrated as the adventurous, funny, and ambitious twin sons who brought humor and heart to the show. Viewers adored their antics, from farm chores gone wrong to mischievous sibling pranks. But what the cameras rarely captured was the immense pressure of growing up in a family constantly under scrutiny. Every decision they made was broadcasted to millions, and the line between personal life and entertainment blurred long before they reached adulthood. The weight of expectation, both from fans and the family's own legacy, was heavier than anyone could imagine. As the twins moved into their 20s, cracks began to show. Zach, once the more outgoing of the pair, faced challenges adjusting to life beyond the cameras. The fame that brought opportunities also brought judgment, rumors, and criticism from viewers who felt entitled to comment on every choice he made. Even small mistakes were magnified, creating an undercurrent of anxiety and self-doubt. Behind the scenes, family dynamics became tense, and private disagreements began to seep into public perception, leaving fans wondering why the Roloffs seemed less like the close-knit family they remembered. Jeremy's journey was no less complicated. Known for his humor and easygoing persona, he carried a quiet burden that few noticed, struggling with the pressures of expectations both from his career ambitions and the constant comparison to his twin. He wrestled with mental and emotional challenges that the show never explored. Moments of vulnerability were kept private, shielded from the cameras. But the impact of living under a lens was impossible to escape. Fans who once laughed at harmless pranks didn't see the exhaustion behind every smile, the relentless effort to maintain a public persona while navigating real-life struggles. The turning point came when both twins attempted to carve out identities separate from the family brand. Zach tried entrepreneurial ventures and solo projects, hoping to prove his independence. Jeremy explored creative outlets and business ideas of his own, yearning to step out of the twins' shadow. Yet, both faced setbacks: failed ventures, public criticism, and the harsh realization that escaping the family spotlight wasn't as simple as it seemed. Each perceived failure, each moment of judgment, compounded the emotional toll, creating a quiet but persistent storm that neither fanbase nor cameras fully understood. Family relationships, too, were tested in ways viewers never saw. Disagreements over career paths, farm responsibilities, and even financial decisions became sources of tension. The twin bond, once unbreakable, was strained by external pressures and internal conflicts. Moments that once felt lighthearted and carefree were now punctuated with resentment, frustration, and unspoken disappointments. For Zach and Jeremy, growing up in the public eye meant that even private family struggles could quickly become public fodder, adding another layer of stress that weighed heavily on both of them. The emotional impact of this dual reality, public adoration and private struggle, was profound. Despite the outward appearances of success, there was a growing sense of isolation. Zach and Jeremy had to navigate fame, expectations, and personal ambition while managing mental health challenges that were largely invisible to the world. Friends and supporters noticed changes, subtle signs of burnout, and moments of withdrawal. The joyful energy that once defined the twins was often replaced by quiet introspection, a coping mechanism for living in a world where every choice was scrutinized. In 2025, the narrative takes an even darker shade. Both twins are facing crossroads in their personal and professional lives. Career setbacks, emotional strain, and complicated family dynamics continue to challenge their sense of identity. Fans who once only saw the TV-friendly versions of Zach and Jeremy are now confronted with the reality that childhood fame comes with long-lasting consequences. The pressure to maintain appearances while dealing with real-life challenges has created a situation that is heartbreaking, poignant, and deeply human. Yet, amid the sadness, there is also resilience. The twins are learning to confront their struggles, seek support. If you want to find ways to redefine themselves outside the Roloff brand, therapy, personal reflection, and close friendships are slowly helping them reclaim agency over their lives. What makes their story particularly compelling isn't just the downfall, it's the quiet determination to rebuild, to process the weight of public life, and to emerge with lessons learned. The journey is ongoing, filled with both challenges and glimmers of hope. Ultimately, the dark downfall of the Roloff twins is a cautionary tale about the hidden costs of fame, the pressures of family legacy, and the human need for self-discovery. It reminds viewers that behind every smiling face on TV, there can be unseen struggles, unspoken anxieties, and battles fought in silence. Zach and Jeremy's story is heartbreaking. Yes, but it's also a story of perseverance, reflection, and the difficult path toward healing. And while their public image may never fully align with the private reality, their journey continues, offering a poignant reminder that even in the shadows, hope and resilience persist. The story of the Roloff twins is far from over. Their descent, their struggles, and their quiet attempts at renewal reveal a truth that resonates far beyond the cameras. Life is messy. Fame is complicated, and the most important battles are often fought within. For fans and viewers alike, this isn't just entertainment. It's a sobering glimpse into the very real human cost of growing up in the spotlight.